Hey guys, it is Beth. It's been a minute. Okay, why are intros so stinking difficult to record? I'm like, do I say hi? Do I say hello? Do I say hey guys? Do I say hey y'all? Like, what are we doing? I don't really know, but my name is Beth and welcome. It's been a little bit. I kind of took a break because, well, life. And during that little break, I took like a month or so off of stitching. I do have things that I have worked on / things that I have started. I think I have worked on every single project that I own since I last spoke with you. So essentially, I would really need to do just like a whole whip parade to update you on everything. And I'm not gonna do that today because I want to do an end of the year whip parade, and it'd be kind of silly to do a whip parade a month apart. So I'm gonna do an update today, but a little different. I'm not gonna show you everything. So here's the stitch. So there's this 12 by 12 situation that is pretty popular here on the cross stitching side of YouTube, and I love the idea, I do, but I am the type of person that when I start a new project, I have to put in a decent amount of stitches before I feel okay with moving on. So like 100+ stitches. And it also takes me, because I am also a very big like second guesser, third guesser, fourth guesser, fifth guesser. It also takes me a decent amount of time to start a project, in the sense that I get my stuff out, I put it on the Q-snap, and I get it all ready. You know, you have to like roll up your extra fabric and put the Q-snap cover on and whatever. And then I'm like, oh wait, is my fabric the right side up? Because I've done that before. Is my fabric the right side? And so then I have to undo it and make sure. I'm like, okay, this is it. Let me mark my spot, whatever. Roll it back. Like if I did the 12 by 12, I would get like 2 stitches in, and then it'd be time to change my project over again. And I like the idea, but it's not for me. But I still wanted to participate in starting a bunch of new projects. And so I was like, well, I am a big fan of Christmas. Like, I am Santa's numero uno fan. So why not do 12 starts of Stitchmas, or 12 starts of Christmas, or 12 days of Stitch, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But just know that I'm starting 12 new projects in the month of December. Ding! Today is December 4th, I think. I will be starting a new project later today, but I have started 2 so far. So I started a project on the 1st, and then I started another one on the 2nd. And then on the 3rd, I just stitched on the one that I had started on the 2nd. And so I'll start a new project this evening, and I'll show you what that is as well. But I have 12 projects lined up. Some of the stuff is not in yet because I have been ordering lots of fabric for these projects. Let me just tell you, I am a big project kind of gal. I am a big project kind of gal. And yeah, fabric for big projects is not cheap. Let's just put it that way. I also, so really quick. So I'm doing the 12 stitches of Christmas, 12 starts of Christmas, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing that, and then I'm also doing a New Year, New Start, and I'm starting, so I saw, I want to say it's the New Hampshire Stitcher, talked about it first, and then I also watched Kate, what's her channel name? Cross Stitch Kate, I think. And they're both doing the Pandemic by Long Dog Sampler, and I was like, I've always wanted to start a Long Dog, and so I kind of volunteered as tribute to join their little start party. Whether they want me to or not, I'm joining. So I also ordered the fabric and the pattern for that, and I think I'm gonna do it multicolor. I don't know yet. It's really hard to decide because like that's a big mamma jamma. You know, it's not one of those projects, or for me, it's not gonna be one of those projects where I'm gonna start and feel comfortable with like saying, never mind, I don't wanna do it. So I really wanna make sure that I pick a color that I would love to see a lot of. So I'll be starting that, and then I'm going to start that on New Year's Day, and then from New Year's until May, I'm going to attempt to not start any starts, and then May is mania. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So today I'm gonna share with you guys the 2 projects that I have started so far for my 12 starts of Christmas. And then I'll talk about a couple of the projects that are in my lineup. Not all 10 other projects, because some of them, I have 2 packages actually from 123 Stitch, that one's coming in today and one's coming in later this week. And then I have some Etsy fabric from Etsy, because I found like Brenda's Brew on Etsy and I needed that for one of my projects. And the Kringles pattern, there's this pattern, it's like a toy shop or something. It's called Kringles. I found it on Etsy and I was like, oh yes, I had to go. So that's coming too. I love Christmas. I could literally just only stitch Christmas and be 100% content. But yeah, so anyway, I will be doing an update today, and then hopefully an update next Monday, and then the following Monday, and then the Monday after that's Christmas. So I'm gonna try to do the update on the Tuesday after Christmas, and you'll see like all of my, like I'll have all 12 starts started, so you'll know everything that I had started by then. And then probably like the 2nd of the year, I will do my whip parade. I need to buy an iron. I don't have an iron. I am one of the types of people that, like, if it's wrinkly, I toss it in the dryer with a couple of ice cubes and let it do its thing. My husband works, he's like, is it called a blue collar worker? I don't know. He works like in work boots and jeans, and like he hands on, so he doesn't need his clothes ironed for work. So like, what am I ironing? I need to buy an iron though. I'm gonna order an iron, so that way for my whip parade, my projects will definitely not be wrinkly. But today, the 2 that I'm gonna show you are wrinkly. It's fine. If you don't like that, come on over, babe, and iron my projects for me then. So my first project that I started on December 1st, this is a project that I'm actually stitching up for my son. And it is a full coverage project, okay? And the stitches are 550 wide by 413 tall. And y'all remember when I started my Heaven and Earth design, and it is the portrait of Father Christmas. I'll pop a little picture here. And when I started this one, I said this was gonna be like my only Heaven and Earth / big full project, full coverage project that I was going to start. Yeah, I lied. I actually have 3 already started. I started 2 while I was away, and here's the 4th. But this is not from Heaven and Earth. This is from Artisy, but it is still essentially, you know, a big Bama Jamma. So this is stitched on a 1/2 yard of 25 count Easy Grid Lugana, which I have come to realize I think is my preferred fabric for a full coverage. And my Father Christmas is stitched on, I think, 18 count Ada, and I have been contemplating, because it's like 2/1, contemplating on restarting it on this fabric and doing it 1/1, because stitches just lay 10 times better when it's with 1 strand. But anyway, okay, so this is the Christmas Barn by Thomas Wood, and it is charted by Artisy. And this is what the end result will look like. So it is like a farm Christmas situation going on. My son, he will be 4 on Friday. Oh, he's my baby, and he will be 4 on Friday. Is 117% obsessed with farms, farm animals, barns, tractors, farmers, horses, chickens, cows, pigs. He's been obsessed with farms for like 2 years now, and it is all that he ever asks for. You know what he's asking for Christmas? A fence for his cows. For his little toy cows, he wants a little fence, which I've bought. And I bought a little chicken coop toy, and we're also buying him an upgraded farm toy because he's been playing with his, like, Little People is the brand. It's like for toddlers barn that I got 2 years ago for Christmas. We're buying him a new one. that's like wooden. And then we're getting him like nicer accessories. And so we got him a little matching chicken coop, and we got him his cow fence and some new, anyway, he is 100% obsessed with farms, and he has been for so long. I think it's going to be one of those things that sticks. I hope so anyway. Like, could you imagine? Some of you may already live on a farm, but I really hope and pray that one day he actually owns his own farm and I can go to his house and play with his chickens and whatever. Anyway, so this is going to be for him, and my plan is to stitch it all up and get it like matted and framed in a really nice frame and whatever, and it be a gift that I give to him when he moves out in his own home, because I am doing the Father Christmas and stitching it up and going to get it framed and matted and whatever, and it be like the centerpiece of our Christmas decor in the living room or above the fireplace or whatever. And that's kind of like the same idea but for him. So I have a long way to go, but I have time because he's turning 4 on Friday, so I have 14 more years. Or how, like, if he doesn't want to move out of my house until he's 25, then that's fine too, no rush. But this is going to be for him. And I didn't get far because I only worked on this for one day, but I want to say I also recently just downloaded Marked RX, whatever, the the little app that you can put on your iPad to do digital whatever. But anyway, I don't have that for my Father Christmas, but I have it for all my other full coverages, and I'm obsessed. And I'm like at 960 stitches. So to get 960 stitches in one day, I'm proud of that. You know, I'm okay. So this is how far I am. I'm just doing completing a color. This is 310, and this is like, I don't know if you can tell, but this is just the side of the barn. This is going to be a horse in the window. And that's all I've got done. I have time because like my end goal is for him 18 or 19 or 20 or whenever he decides to move out, that this can be gifted to him, and it can be one of his Christmas decor pieces that he puts up in his house forever. I don't know. That's my idea anyway. And I want to do this same thing for my daughter. Find like a Christmas piece, full coverage, that I can also gift to her for when she moves out as her Christmas center, whatever, you get it. But I haven't found my sister. My daughter isn't really obsessed with anything like my son is with farms. So she does talk about cats all the time. She did ask for a cat. My husband's not a cat person, so we will not be getting a cat. But maybe I'll find, like, there is one on Heaven and Earth with Santa Claus asleep with a cat on his lap. That's the one I've been looking at. But then on Artisy, there is one that I've also been looking at that's like Christmas. It's snowy outside. There's a church in the background and like horses or something in the front. I don't know. But I'm going to wait a little bit longer to see if maybe... My daughter's just turned 5. My kids are 12 months apart. So she just turned 5 like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, so I have time. It's fine. So then the second project that I started working on is actually for my daughter. But this is something that I hope to get finished within a year's time, if not less. This is a project that I would like to get framed and can be hung up in her room, like her childhood room, and something that she can like have and whatever, give to her kids maybe, I don't know, but something for her as well. When I saw this pattern, I was like, yep, that's for my daughter. So this is November Topaz Fairy, and it's by Mirabilia. And though this line of flowers is not supposed to be an E, it looks like an E to me. So my daughter's birthday was in November, and her name is Emerson, so it starts with an E, and she has dirty blonde hair. And so I was just like, this is so perfect for her. I'm not 100% keen on the coloring of her dress, but it's fine. It is what it is. The flowers... First off, Mirabilia, if you want to hire me to do your photography of your stuff, let me know, girl, because you need some help. Anyway, so I started this one on the 2nd, and this is on 32 count Cafe au Lait, I think is how it's pronounced, by Fiber on a Whim. And I know a lot of people do their Mirabilias or Fancy Ladies or whatever on like bright, super mottled fabric. I'm not a big fan of bright fabric. I am very much a neutral girly, and I wanted something that was neutral but had a like pink undertone, and so this is why I chose this. So let's see, this is how far I've got, and I worked on this the evening of the 2nd and then yesterday, and I feel like I got a good ways in. So I got one flower almost completely done, and I'm working on the 2nd flower. This is so gorgeous.
Mommy, look at the bell. Bell's at the kitchen. Drink. Have a look.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Don't touch her, okay?
Okay.
My kids just woke up. They just found the elf. She's drinking coffee. They were just telling me. But this is how far I got, and you'll notice my fancy needle minder is on this project and my other project, a lot of my projects. I got tired of like buying needle minders, and some would be great and some not so great. Some have good magnets, some the magnets were too small, some the needle minders were just like oddly shaped where my thread would constantly get caught on it. I don't know. So I went on Amazon and I bought a pack of super strong magnets, and I'm obsessed, and that's probably what I'll use forever. So that is my November Topaz Fairy by Mirabilia. Sorry, my kids keep interrupting me. It's fine. But those are the 2 starts that I have started thus far for the 12 starts of Christmas. I'm going to show you a couple of the projects that I'm going to be starting this week, and then I will wrap it up and let you guys go. So let me grab those. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am a very big fan of big projects. I don't think I have any small projects started. I like big things. And let's just continue with that. So the next project not the next, it's in the bag. I'm just going to show you the pile of projects that I have lined up for like this week, half of next week. Yeah, anyway, so one of the projects that I'm going to start is this, which is Princess Eliana by Mirabilia. And this is one of my favorite Mirabilia designs. I cannot wait to get that stitched. I think her dress is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to be stitching that on, this is a 32 count Kuntzite by Fiber on a Whim, and it is just a very nice like lavender color. Very slight modeling, nothing that you probably can see on camera, but it is a very pretty purple color, and I'm put that with her, so that'll be started soon. The next one, this is probably my smallest project. This is called Beezy Spring by Cottage Garden Samplings, and it takes all DMC except one color, and so I bought the one color that is not DMC, but it's gonna look like this. Now I'm gonna rechart the Q and the crown, and so that has sunflowers and then a bee, and then I always call that a beehive, but I don't know what that is. Anyway, but up here I'm gonna try to chart out a quote that says, "I'll see you in the sunflowers." And then I'm gonna frame this and gift it to my friend. My friend's mother passed away a few months back, and one of their things that they always say is like, "I'll see you in the sunflowers." I don't know, it's just like a thing between her and her mom. And I'm gonna put that here, and then maybe her mom's name, whatever I can fit. So I'm gonna put, "I'll see you in the sunflowers," and maybe I'll put like her mom's name and dates or something there, and then frame it and gift it to my friend. And that's going to be stitched on the called for fabric, which is Newcastle Linen and Ancient by Picture This Plus. And it's just like a mottled yellow and gray fabric. So this will be a gift for my friend. Her birthday is in August, and my plan is to, fingers crossed, have this stitched and framed, and I can gift it to her in August of next year for her birthday. 2 more projects. This next one is the one that I'm actually going to start this evening, and it is from the book Home for the Holidays by Blackbird Designs, and you probably already know which one it's going to be, but it is Christmas Garden. I love this. I am obsessed. A lot of people have been changing out the called for floss because the floss that is called for doesn't look as dark as what the pattern shows, but I've contemplated on buying different floss. This is the called for, but I think after, I don't know, having it, I don't know, I feel like it'll be fine. It's very primitive, kind of faded looking, which I like. It gives it like that old grungy looking feel, and I'm gonna keep that. And this is also the called for fabric. That is, what is this? Parchment linen by, doesn't say, Weeks Dye Works, I believe is what it is. And it's just that's what it is. So I'm going to be doing this tonight, stitching this. What are words? It's been a while. I'm going to be starting this tonight, and I'm super excited because I don't know if you know this, but Christmas is my favorite. So Christmas is my entire family's favorite. So my daughter just had her birthday at the end of November. My son and my husband share a birthday on Friday, and then my birthday is on the 17th, and then Jesus's birthday is on the 25th. So it's like, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Our entire family celebrates our birthdays at Christmas time, and then it's Christmas time. So it's just like very special to me and to our entire family. So the next and the last one that I'm going to be starting is the one that's actually on the back here. I haven't picked up the floss for this yet though. I just ordered floss last night for one of the Brenda Gervais patterns that I'm going to be starting, and then for a little cottage needlework. Is that a thing? Cottage needlework sounds like the right name. It's a farm, Christmas farm project. I just ordered the floss for those 2 last night, and I should have thought about the floss for this one. Like, I have an entire set of DMC now, but now that I have an entire set of DMC, all the projects that I'm starting are like not DMC projects. So let me see if there's a better picture of this project. Oh, there's also a bunch of mini like stockings throughout this book. How cute would it be to stitch these all up, because they have like the alphabet runs across them, and then have them on, what do you call it, like a piece of string, and have them, the stockings, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about, but that would be really cute. What is that called? I don't know what it's called. A bunting? I want to say bunting, but I don't think that's the right word. You know what I'm talking about. You know, like a band, not a banner, but like a banner. Whatever. It's fine. Where is this product? It's probably on the last page. Oh, I can't show it to you because, oh yes I can. So this is the one that I'm gonna do. Ta-da! But I'm not gonna do the French. I'm gonna do the English version. But I do need to get at least the red and the greens in the actual fancy floss. What does it call for? Yes, Classic Colorworks floss. Okay, and then I'm gonna stitch it on this. This is like a mottled gray fabric, and it is called Bramble by Picture This Plus. It's just like the, yeah, that. I think it's really cute, and I think it's gonna look really good. It's not 100% the color, but I feel like it's close enough, you know? Yeah. Anyway, so that's gonna be another project that I'm starting for the 12 days. The 12 starts of Christmas. I am rusty, crusty, and dusty. It is fine. Yeah, so a couple of other projects. I have some fabric coming in for my Halloween at Hawker and Hollow. I have another Mirabilia project kitted and coming. a Christmas one. Oh, if I could just get my hands on Santa's Magic, that would be great. I've been looking at Etsy all week long, not Etsy, eBay, to see if I can't snatch one up for less than 100, but looks not looking too great. And then I'm gonna be starting my Queen of Freedom because I did get fabric for her. I'm gonna start her on my birthday. She's gonna be my birthday start because I also really love patriotic stitches. Patriotic and Christmas are like my jam. Okay. What else? I feel like there was a couple other things, but you'll see them as they come. You'll see them when I update you again on hopefully Monday. Kid noises, they're free. They come with a video. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye.